Convicted murderer Alex Murdaugh is set to be sentenced later today in federal court in South Carolina for stealing from his clients and his law firm. Murdaugh pleaded guilty last year to 22 charges, including various fraud counts and money laundering. He's already received a 27-year sentence in state court for similar charges. He's also currently serving 2 consecutive life sentences for the 2021 murders of his wife Maggie and son Paul. Now, Murdaugh's sentencing today was supposed to be pretty cut and dry. Federal prosecutors promised to recommend a lighter sentence if Murdaugh was truthful and cooperative with them. Well, now they're asking the judge to let them out of that plea deal because they say Murdaugh failed a polygraph test he took so prosecutors could help determine if he was telling them the truth. NBC News legal analyst Danny Cevallos joins us now. So what more do we know about this new information that has federal prosecutors saying, nope, we don't want this plea deal? I guess I often think, oh, wait, polygraph tests, those aren't supposed to be a thing in court, are they?
Yeah, plea agreements are contracts. And if the government wants to get out of it, the court has to let them out of the contract. They can't just withdraw. And that's why you have this motion here. And while it's a little unusual, sometimes the government, in rare instances, will have a defendant submit to a polygraph. But you're absolutely right, and that's exactly what the defense is arguing, is that these polygraphs are not reliable. And they cite instances in which this examiner maybe didn't even follow the regular polygraph rules. So in other words, polygraphs are not reliable to begin with. This polygraph examiner may have done things that made it even less reliable. But you have to step back, and I guess maybe this is the defense attorney in me. Let's think about Alex Murdaugh. Alex Murdaugh essentially took the stand in his own defense in his murder trial and said, I didn't kill my wife and child, but I'm a huge fraudster. I'm a huge liar. So it begs the question, why would the government make Alex Murdaugh's truthfulness part of their plea agreement? What were their expectations when they started asking him about assets? The man had a 20-year opiate addiction. If you're wondering where the money went that he stole, I have a couple good guesses. They went into his drug habit. But for whatever reason, the government maybe thought they could claw back some of this money, and they had him submit to 3 interviews and then a polygraph test, which he failed. Now, Murdaugh is saying, hey, I failed it for other reasons. I didn't lie. And the government's saying, no, you lied. You breached the agreement. Now we get to back out of that agreement, and the judge can let us out.
So what will the judge have to consider when trying to figure out this sentence and whether to let them out of the plea agreement?
The standard is a preponderance of the evidence, so it's not a very high standard, 51%. But the defense is arguing, hey, look, you filed this motion at the last minute. We should be at least entitled to an evidentiary hearing. We can't just rely on you saying that he failed the polygraph. Let us look at the polygraph documents, the materials he used. Polygraph examiners write all over these pieces of paper as the little chart thing is measuring your 3 different things, and I won't get into that. But the thing that a polygraph measures comes out as data that is interpreted by a polygraph examiner. And so the defense is saying, hey, we should get to look at that and have an actual hearing on this issue before you let the government out of their deal.
So it's possible we might not see a sentence today if the judge decides to go with that. I mean, if he lets them out of this plea deal, how much jail time could we be talking about for Murdaugh here?
Well, one of the biggest differences is the difference between consecutive and concurrent sentences, which can make a massive difference. In a concurrent sentence, you're serving all of your sentences at the same time. When they're consecutive, they're lined up end to end. You're only serving one at a time, and you start serving the next one after you finish the first one. You can imagine, just using simple math, 3 sentences of, say, 20 years each. That's 60 years if they're consecutive. It's only 20 if they're concurrent and served all at the same time. So for a defense attorney, the difference between consecutive and concurrent is often bigger, a bigger deal than the actual number of years on the sentence.
Of course, one thing we know, Alex Murdaugh is never getting out of prison, is he?
In all likelihood, no, especially on these pleas, because those are not likely to be appealed. But, he might have a shot on the murder conviction. It's not likely. If you're playing the odds, the man will be in prison, federal or state, forever.
All right. Danny Cevallos, thanks for breaking it down. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.